We could have gone and watched the special episode for Sunflora, but no, I decided I wanted to continue with plot, and look what happened. Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamac, this is Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of the Sky. We need to run. Let's go as soon as you're ready. In the last episode, we found out that the future isn't quite as bright as we were hoping. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. We're being chased by a bunch of Sableye. We'd rather not be caught and executed, so that's a thing we need to deal with. Yeah, we got a Bayonet. I don't think you explode, but I'd rather just stab you with something. Why did I think that Scratch was a good idea? There are ghost types everywhere. And of course, we've been having quite a bit of luck with our dungeons where we find the stairs almost immediately, but that means that we might be falling a bit behind the leveling curve, even though we were in a pretty good spot when we started. The final boss is about level 50, so we got trouble ahead. We got a lot of trouble. Frigging self-destruct traps! Well, there's the staircase, but yeah, traps are going to start being exceptionally obnoxious now. I can almost see the likes of Rainy Day or Rainy Orbs being handy. I know that Rainy Day is a TM in the main games, but I almost want to say that it isn't in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. I think it is actually Rainy Orbs that you use there. There's a Misdreavus over there, and you may or may not have realized it, but we can't recruit Pokemon while we're in the future. So even though there's plenty of good ghost types I'd love to get my hands on, I can't. The only way to get the easiest way to get Misdreavus is to complete all of the Marowak Dojo training missions and then beat the game. That unlocks Final Maze, which is a remix of all the... Oh, I don't like how you just faded through that wall. We need Graveler Rocks to get at these guys. Oh, that Misdreavus male picked up a Mix Elixir, a lookalike Max Elixir item. I actually want to find you because I want to know what Mix Elixirs do. The thing is that I don't think Rainy Day is available as a TM because it's available as an orb. Yeah, this is the problem with it going back in time. Well, except we went forward, didn't we? So the thing is, we can one-shot these guys easily, but they can hit us multiple times before we get a chance to hit back. Needless to say, the future is a very hazardous place. And yeah, so basically you beat the game, you complete all of the Marowak Dojo areas, and that gives you access to the final maze, which is where all the Pokemon in the previous mazes become available. I was hoping that we'd have a way to... And there, the Pokemon actually are recruitable. Since Misdreavus is the sole inhabitant of the Ghost Maze, it's the easiest way to get our hands on Misdreavus. So, what does this do? Restores the PP of all moves, but only for Linoone. It can only be used on Linoone, so be careful. I don't get it. That must be a pun in Japanese that they just didn't even bother translating because it just doesn't make any sense. Just like how they tried, or rather, they didn't even try to translate the joke with the Mei mispronouncing Pokemon moves in the very early in the Hoenn region of the anime. You trick item. No, you're just an Insomniscope, thank you. Right, ghost types can cut corners. Man, I am having some bad luck with my move accuracy. Oh, there's a clay doll, huh? Actually, since we're in a straight line, we can just go for the Iron Thorn. Yeah, I would definitely have liked to be able to get more IQ skills because then Ekam would have had the power boost for throwing items. Making everyone ghost type actually really hindered me because I rely so much on Scratch to be my main method of damaging enemies. I also think there's no source of item shops, so whatever we get on the ground we don't have to pay for, but it also means that we don't get our choice of items. And we have no way to make use of... Okay, do I have it? So yeah, he got a lot of chances to hit us simply by being in a corner where I couldn't easily navigate away from him. This place is a major pain. Mind you, it's also very thematically accurate considering the position that we're at in this story. I hate self-destruct so much. They rob us of experience. You know what? This is actually a good place to make use of this radar orb, so we can avoid being snuck up on so easily. But also, I think I want to give you the Graveler Rocks and give myself a yellow bow. That way, he can start contributing to the back row while I'm on the front. Ooh, we got a Dusclops. We definitely don't want to use moves on the Dusclops because they have pressure and will suffer PP for doing so. All the dungeons around here feel very samey, but what do you expect? It's the future. Thank you. I believe that Dusclops and Dusknoir, and ironically enough, can't walk through walls or over any sort of terrain. But they can always do that with Shadow Sneak, I guess. And Flamethrower just ran out, darn it. Oh boy, another Pecha Scarf. Oh well, if you're gonna hit him, then I suppose I have to stick around. And just go straight up, don't even give Ace to start throwing an excuse to start. You. So yeah, we can't get Ghastly or Haunter either, and unlike Mischievous, I don't exactly remember where we get those. I think from a post-game dungeon, and I think I know which one, but I'm not 100% certain. Why are you like this? Oh, that curse is still there. So it takes out about half of my HP for half of his HP. Now Aerial Ace because I don't want to risk a miss. Wrong move! Why did I use Aerial Ace? Can we get out of this room before Ace throws another rock? Yes, we can. Oh, great. We need to kill you immediately. Like that curse, we can't really get around how much HP that curse just took out. I think it took more HP than it would have had. I don't know whether it was... There must be something about the effect that I'm not getting. And we can't access the message log. Oh goody, treasure boxes that we can't open. A recycled TM, huh? I mean, with how many Graveler rocks they have been giving out. Hello Gengar. They'd definitely be worth more experience if I hit them with actual attacks, but we're kinda limited on those. Granted, I just picked one up, so maybe I spoke too soon, but... yeah, this is a little bit of an endurance run. Also, I think this might be the deepest dungeon that we've ever gone through without hitting a midpoint. Sigh. Nobody here can use a recycle, huh? Invisify Orb. So this gives us, what is it? Invisibility? Pokemon becomes invisible so other Pokemon can't see it. It lasts a certain number of turns. It has potential. We've been climbing a long time now. Wow! Look at that, Ekam! It was true. The future really is a world of darkness. That cluster of lights. It's beautiful, but those lights, isn't that the stockade? Hey, Ekam. The great Dusknoir saved us more than once. He told us many things, too. That's why I came to really respect Dusknoir. But was Dusknoir deceiving us? Even after all this, I still can't believe it. I don't know what to believe anymore. I'm feeling all jumbled up. Ace. What should we do now? How far do we have to run? How do we get back to our own world? Everyone at the guild, I wonder how they're doing. Are they worried about us? Wigglytuff, Chatot, Bidoof, everyone else. I wonder if they're doing well. I miss the guild. I want to see everyone. Ace is feeling pretty down. It's only natural. What's happened so far, it's also hard to believe. I'm scared too. But I can't give up now. If we don't keep going, those Sableye will catch us. I've got to do something to cheer up Ace. But words of support will seem like false comfort right now. If there were something I could say, something that offers a glimmer of hope. If only there were some hope we could work toward it. It could be anything. I just need to think of something. What is it, Ekam? Let's find Grovyle. What? You want to go after Grovyle? Why? I want to ask him something. Ask him something? Oh, I see. Grovyle went to our world from here the first time. So Grovyle should know how to travel to our world. But isn't Grovyle a bad Pokemon? Didn't he come to our world to steal the time gears? How could I trust anything he would say? What about you, Ekam? Do you trust Grovyle? We have to trust him. Well, I can't trust him. Pokemon like that? Never. There's no way I can trust him. There's just no way. But I understand, Ekam. I don't know why, but Dusknoir wants to get rid of us. That means the only other Pokemon we know here in the future. That leaves only Grovyle. We have no choice. We must pin our hopes on Grovyle. Well then, okay. Okay, Ekam, let's track down Grovyle. Let's meet with Grovyle and ask him how we can return to our world. Ace! Let's go, Ekam. Let's go after Grovyle. We don't have any type advantage. We don't have as many type advantages this time, so we'd better be careful, Ace. Ekam? Thank you. You tried to pick me up because I was feeling down. Even though you should be just as scared as I am, Ekam. I'm sorry. Even though I have my closest and most precious friend with me, I worried all alone. And almost gave up alone. When in fact, I'm not alone. I won't give up anymore. Because you're by my side, I can be brave, Ekam. I'm going to be fine now. So let's keep going, Ekam. Let's go back to our world together. So let me just check something. Yeah, like I thought. Since Grovyle left, it's been only one straight shot without any branching paths. So Grovyle should be ahead of us on the same path. Let's go, Ekam. Let's catch up to Grovyle. Yeah, we need to make a little bit more room in our stuff, so... We don't need 2 Pecha Scarves, and I feel like we actually don't need the Geopebbles or the sticks because we still have plenty of Graveler rocks left. We need to, at the very least, put all of these in storage, and yeah, you see how important it was that I get the gold rank when I did? It took a bit more grinding than usual, but we'd be in trouble if we got this deep in without any extra storage space. Actually, you can take the Mix Elixir as well. I can't sell it and I'd feel bad about throwing it away. We'll probably take it to the recycle shop though. Anyhow, we have 5 minutes left. Sounds like a great time to go into an even longer dungeon than usual. Sealed Ruin B1F. Oh boy. We have a muck. Fortunately, it wasn't smart enough to throw the Iron Thorn back at us. Fortunately, this dungeon does have a midpoint. I just looked it up in advance, so we should be able to muscle our way through. Although, if we ever do get back to the guild, they're going to be very underleveled in comparison, and there won't really be any good place to grind them up. They aren't bulky, but when they do get hits off, they actually do hurt. That's one very notable thing about this arc of the game. And speaking of darn it. Well, at least I found the exit. But yeah, speaking of Pokemon with the interesting parallels, Dusknoir being the Alakazam and Gengar parallel, I bet you never thought that Grovyle would be the equivalent of Ninetales, where it is our only hope to get out of this sticky mess and get back to Treasure Town so we can deposit all our money so we don't lose it if we die. Screw you. So what is it that it said about the Pokemon here? This dungeon is not the place to be conservative with your PP or items. There's a lot less floors than usual, but considering that we have Fortress with self-destruct and Probobass with the ability to hinder movement, yeah, we want to muscle through. Well, since you're standing next to me... Oh yeah, that was the thing that I should have done from the Kangaskhan storage. I should have gotten out another Max Elixir. My bad. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Why did I not get the Blizzard TM when I had the chance? This is a point where I wish I still had Ember. Actually, have we even seen any gummies ever since this whole situation started? We get one Max Elixir. Why is it always silver gummies? I don't understand. at least Ace is using normal attacks when he's actually standing next to the Pokemon. Whirlpool. Decent, but not as good as Water Pulse, which we got from a TM. Hang on, was that just one gummy and 3 wonder tiles for a monster house? Well, that's kind of cheeky, isn't it? Oh, my gamepad died. There we go. I really should have plugged that thing in a bit at some point. I don't know, I think for how old the Wii U is at this point, that I can still play it unpowered for a while. It has pretty good design. I wish the Wii U had been more successful than it had been, because I figured that it was actually the perfect idea, because Nintendo's best feature was their handhelds. They had total dominance with the Game Boy Advance, and the Game Boy, and the Nintendo DS. It just seemed like a natural conclusion that they then took it off to... that they then developed a console that used the handheld. But it had weird marketing, so nobody really understood how to do it. The tech felt... I've always made the joke that Nintendo believes in innovation at all costs, so... And then I made the joke that this is why Mario Party went in such a weird direction, that they had a quota of, we have to innovate this much. And usually they change the name of happening spaces to do it, but not this time. This time they went with making everyone a single player who take turns at the wheel of a car. Anyhow, with this break found, it's time to prepare for our next episode, and it's almost 11:30, so I'm probably going to stop anyway. Oh well. Until next time, take care. I'll see you all around. We've come quite far. It can't be far now. Let's tough it out, Ekam.